scientific spirituality. My name is Remesifi West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'm going to be talking about the issue of forgiveness, when forgiveness we can subscribe or ascribe it to a higher power, and when the act of evil done towards us pushes us into a greater glory or something better. This is a topic that is a continuation from my last topic titled Misconception of Forgiveness of Sins. Why we must balance this case of karma and injustice. I got a lot of response to that video. A lot of people responded, which was very nice. I was happy. People talked about forgiveness. People made comments, and some people also made their own suggestions about different issues concerning forgiveness, which I want to treat in this very video. Apparently, this issue of forgiveness is a very hot topic. Should we forgive our enemies? When is it right to forgive? How to forgive properly? The power of forgiveness. This is issues that we deal with every day as human beings. We get offended, people offend us, and we have to deal with how do we relate to this man? How do we treat this issue? Should we forgive this person? Should we let it go? Should we forget about it? Or should we do something about it? This is a very serious or contentious issue because it happens to us every day in life. So how do we go about it? This is part of the reason why I did that topic, misconception of forgiveness, where I state that we should not be forgiving people's sins, especially when they have not apologized, when they have not paid restitution or show remorse for the evil that they have done. That we forgiving these people is a misnomer, and it's like we are encouraging them, or we are facilitating them, or we are enabling them to continue to perpetrate that evil towards us and other people. And why the rule of law must be enforced by making sure that justice is served. And that's very conclusion led to the issue of the questions that I received. When I checked under that video, I saw so many questions, and I want to address them today. One of the questions that somebody really asked that touched me was that was the possibility of subletting or ascribing or leaving forgiveness to a higher power, as in gods or ancestors or deities. This usually happens in a situation whereby somebody have hurt you, somebody did something bad to you, but something very painful, let's say for instance, and you can't really do anything about it. You don't have the capacity to ask for justice, and you just cannot. You are totally powerless. This happens sometimes. From time to time, you will see some people that due to their position or their place in society, they can be able to oppress people, and you cannot really hurt them or touch them. Nothing can happen to them. So, and they go scot-free. So in this kind of cases, when people encounter these situations, what is the best thing for them to do? This is the situation where we have people saying, I leave this to God. In Nigeria, we say, I leave them for God. Okay, I commit this issue, this injustice to God, because I cannot do anything about it. We can see places whereby a very rich man, very powerful man can just go to a community and steal people's lands, take somebody's land, and you can't really do anything to them. Or you can only take people's property, destroy their houses, or somebody can come into your life and just hurt you, take you for granted. And when you look, so, oh, I don't really have the money or time or energy to go after this person. And even if I have it, It will be a total, I don't even have that time. I need to focus on other aspects of my life, like taking care of myself, taking care of my family, feeding, going to work. I cannot have the time to fight this person. I just cannot. It's impossible. Me attempting to go after this person is like I'm attempting to kill myself. It's like a suicide mission for me to go after them, because I don't have the time, the energy, or the capacity to go after this person for now. So the next thing, they will just say, okay, I submit this issue to the Almighty God. I leave am for God. Then they will forget about the issue. Then they go about their normal life, trying to survive by themselves and make a living. This is also something that happens. It is a good thing. And these issues matters due to the situation that it can be an issue of life and death. If I feel hurt or wronged, and the person that did this hurt, I cannot fight them, it will not make sense to be going on a suicide mission to go after this person, where you know that you can die in the process of doing that, or you will lose more things by going after this person. So it will be better, as a common sense approach, to leave them, focus on the things that you need to be doing, or run for your life, if you say so that you can be able to gather yourself, try to see if you can make a living of the pieces of whatever remains of your life, to see if you can do something positive with it. Then maybe later in the future you can revisit this issue. According to Bob Marley, he who fights and run away lives to fight another day. And there's another saying that a living dog is better than a dead lion. So if you find yourself in this case, and you know that the rest of the few particles of your life still have some value that you can use to rebuild a better life or another life, it can be good to leave this person that did the injustice to you for now, and focus on building that life for yourself. This is not a bad thing to do. It is not also a weak thing to do. It is a common sense thing to do. All of us here, including me, I have had cases whereby people have hurt me, did very bad things to me, and I could not have the capacity to attack them or to go after them at that particular point in time. So what did I do? I left them, focused on rebuilding my life, and create a lot of capacity. Now, at this point of my life, I can be able to go after such kind of people. If I want justice, retribution, now I even have capacity to do them anything I want to do them, to take them to any extent I want to take them to. I am ready now. I have been able to build myself out of the ashes and particles of what remained of my life. I have built a very good life for myself. So I can be able to stand up to require or request justice from people that have wronged me in the past. Okay, and that is my choice too. But when I look back in the past, I look at those people that did this thing to me. I kind of, sometimes I feel sorry for them, and I can be able to oppress them now. The same thing that they have done to me, I can do them that kind of thing now, and they will not be able to touch me, because I have grown bigger, larger, more powerful, and a little bit buoyant financially. So now it's a matter of choice for me to return the favor. I have every right to do the same thing back to them. But do I want to do it? I don't know. What is the benefit of me revenging them? What kind of satisfaction will it bring for me? All those things is part of my own business. But I believe that I will still demand justice from those people at the appointed time, and I will get my own revenge upon them. So that issue is an issue for another day. This issue of forgiveness and mercy, it depends on the individual. We have another case again. This is a case whereby people can do something evil to you, and that evil will not push you into a situation of a higher glory. Okay, let's say you are looking for a job, you're an applicant, you just finished university, you have been struggling, or you're a contractor, and you bid for a contract, you wanted to get that job, you believe that this job will solve all your problems. Getting this job will enable you to have some money to feed from. At least month to month you can be able to survive. You did everything possible, you did the interviews, you did the exam, and at the end of the day you were taken out, you didn't get a job. Not because of your own doing, it is because the people there, maybe they are nepotistic. We have this issue of nepotism, whereby qualified people will not be given the job. Instead, an incompetent person that knows somebody will be given that job. We have the issue of tribalism. We have the issue of corruption in a place like Nigeria and many countries, whereby people that are deserving of something, they never get it. So maybe you tried all your best, you applied. At the end of the day, you didn't get a job due to the fact that there was corruption in the process, and you feel bad. Then later on, because you didn't get that job, a better opportunity came. Maybe an opportunity for you to start your own business, an opportunity to do something better, or an opportunity came to get a better job than that one that you were fighting and dying for. And now you got the best job you ever dreamed of. And you look back at the situation and say, oh, these people did something very bad to me. Based on the evil that they have done to me, it now created an opportunity for me to go to a place of higher glory. Now, do I still want to hurt those people? You have to think about this. In most cases, no, you don't want to hurt them, because you kind of say, if they didn't do this evil to me, I will not be where I am today. So in some cases, you might even want to thank them from being bad to you, because their evil have not pushed you to a place of higher glory. We have all seen these situations in life whereby we'll be going after something or going after somebody, and that person is going to reject us. And we think that that person is a all in all, getting this person, getting this partner, getting this job, or going to, many people we see going to America will solve all my problems. And then they do everything in their life to pursue that goal. And they did everything possible, go beyond and above to get that goal. But at the end of the day, they were disappointed. And they feel cheated. But at the end of the day, that disappointed motivated and propelled them, or create an opportunity for something better to come into their life that push them into a state of higher glory. Now, do you still want to go and revenge or go and seek for justice for that thing that you were not giving? Most times people don't do that anymore. Okay, you don't have time to do that. You will even want to thank that person for rejecting you, because if that person have not rejected you, you have gotten that job, you will still be suffering. You will be tied to that process, and your life will resonate in that low level situation. But due to the fact they rejected you and did so many bad things to you, it has not pushed you to a state of a better place in life. So in these cases, most times people don't go for revenge. Sometimes some people, some evil will happen to them, and due to the evil that have happened to them, they will now understand the greater meaning of life, and they will now start living a life that will make sure that this kind of things does not only happen to them anymore, but it doesn't happen to anybody anymore. So in this case, can we say that evil is good, or evil is needed to propel people into living a good life, or to bring out the best in them? This is one thing that is, I would say, $1 billion question for people to attest to this, to say that evil propels people to do good things. I don't know what to say concerning this issue. It will mean that we are supporting evil in this life or something. But it's a situation that is very complicated. Nobody naturally wishes for bad things to happen to them. Okay? Nobody naturally wishes for bad things to happen to them. Let me give an example of the case of the slavery of the black race, the enslavement of the transatlantic slave trade. I am sure that most black people, this is not their dream, that they'll be caught into slavery, and people will be taken, kidnapped, snatched, taken into foreign land to be beaten, tortured, and forced into living a life in captivity. People don't wish for this kind of things. Even many people will not wish for this kind of things to even their enemies. But when these things happen to people, and people pass through this experience, and they came out of the experience, what happens to them? Two things can happen. We can learn the lessons of that experience and try to make sure that this thing that happened, it does not happen again in the future. And we try to make sure that we protect ourselves, empower ourselves to make sure that this kind of things does not repeat itself. Or we can choose to say, okay, because this kind of things happen to us, we are going to be doing the same thing to people, or we are not going to live beyond, we are going to become a permanent victim of this situation. So we are going to be always be wallowing in depression, in misery, in sadness, and we're just going to trap ourselves in that low level vibration. We can choose to be that level. We can still be justified. It's a traumatic situation, but we can choose to heal from that thing. We heal by going through the process, analyzing the process, and forgiving ourselves for all the evils that happens to us. But the people that perpetrate this evil, we still need to hold them accountable. Even if we cannot do them anything, we don't have the capacity to do them anything as at now. As far as we continue to have that mind of mentality of justice, we will have that capacity in the future. So we can be able to let the evils of that situation empower us to propel us to a state of higher glory, whereby we can be able to make sure that we build a better future for our children or the younger generation. This is some of the things we can do. We can actually say, okay, we leave this issue for God. Since this thing can have happened to us, there's nothing we can do about it. We don't have the means, the financial capacity. We don't have the even the military minds. We don't have the way. We don't have anything to. We can leave it. Okay, we leave this to a higher power. We leave it to the ancestors, and we move on with rebuilding our life, from the particles of whatever remain. And you say, where there is life, there is hope. We can be able to build a better life, and if we continue on that path, we'll build a better life that is much more better than the life that those people have planned for us. We can build the life to a stage whereby we can be able to stand on our feet and demand for justice, or separate ourselves from those people that created this kind of situation for us in the first place. So it is a two-way street. We can choose to forgive those people and move on when we have capacity. We can choose to say, oh, we don't want to forgive them. We just cannot, due to the fact that the attitude of the people have not changed. They still have that mentality or that dream of still enslaving us. Or they can still come back for us, or they have not really changed. This is another issue again. People changes over time. Good people can become bad. Bad people can also become good. It happens all the time. Most of us in this channel, we used to be Christians. We used to be stupid. We used to be naive, ignorant. But now we are not like that anymore. We have changed within a lifetime, within a couple of years. We have switched from that mindset to a new mindset. People change. With time, some people can do some bad things to you, but they can change. If the person changes, it is a good thing. It's a win-win for everybody. You can forgive them when you discover that this person have changed, and you can see it in them. There's people, if they actually really change, the proper thing for you to do is to forgive them. Because you not forgiving them is like a child that did something bad, and the child did not know what they do. They did it. Children do things out of error because they are immature. So later on, when the child now becomes matured, they know that what I did that time was bad. For you still punishing that child, you may be justified, but I don't know if it will serve the purpose. The main essence of us correcting people, or punishing people is to make sure that they realize that they did something bad, and they change their character. This is the reason why we have the carrot and the stick. Punishing offenses, punishing evil, punishing wrongs, deeds. Is the essence is to make sure that that person changes, not just for us to draw satisfaction. The essence of that punishment is to make you change, to correct you. The reason why people are mostly taken to prison is to correct their behavior, so that by the time they come out of that process, they will become better people. They will not make those kind of errors or mistakes again. Okay. So if you find out that the person have already corrected their self, what is the point of the punishment anymore? When they have already changed, they have already corrected their behavior. Does the punishment still count? For me, I don't really see the essence. The punishment we still count in my when they have not realized. But if they have realized, then the next thing is to do the normal thing. You don't even need to tell them what to do. Normally, when people realize their mistake, when they hurt you, what do? They come to you, they apologize, and they try to make amends. This is what normal people do. When I make mistake against somebody, I know I have to apologize. When people make mistakes for me, they'll come to apologize and correct it. This is what we do as human beings. So we know that this person have learned from that mistake. So there's no need punishing that person anymore. No point. No need to go to court. No need to go further. You make amends. You tell them, okay, you meet these conditions. You are free. Don't do it anymore. And they go. This is the way we live our life as human beings. Okay. But punishments needs to be enforced when the person have not changed. When the person have not regulated their character. They are still doing the same bad thing. They have shown no remorse. They don't care. Then you say, no. Somebody needs to call this person to order. Something needs to be done. Then punishment has to be enforced. This is the way I see it, at least. Okay. So the issue of forgiveness is a very touchy issue because it happens to us every day. It depends on the level of atrocity that have been done to us. If the atrocity, the degree, seems to be something that is life-threatening, and you feel that you really need justice for this, then by all means you should go after it. As far as that justice will bring happiness, will bring peace, will bring satisfaction or closure to your life, then I don't see any reason why you should deny yourself or you should be denied that justice. You should go for it. But if you feel that it will not solve the problem, or you don't have the time, the energy, or the capacity to go after such people, you can leave it to a higher power, or you can take it to the spiritual courts. In African spirituality, we have situations for this kind of things. When somebody hurts you, and physically you cannot do them anything, they are powerful, they have access, or you just cannot. You can go and report them to the gods, the authority of higher power. You can report them to the spirit world. You can take them to a shrine. You report the matter, then you appeal to a deity, or you complain, then the deity will go and enforce that justice. This is things we can do, people do in African spirituality. When physically they can't get to you, they can call the ancestors, and they can get justice through that process. People also do that. But if a situation somebody too cannot be able to have that capacity or that knowledge or that wisdom to go to that way to ask for justice, they can simply leave it to a higher power and focus on building their life. This is the right thing to do. So for that person that said that you can ascribe forgiveness to a higher power, it is also another option. Okay, another option. Forgiveness, in a way, relieves you of burden of anger or of carrying a pain that is not supposed to be yours. It also relieves you of holding you down. Instead of you focusing on building other things, you still thinking about the issue again and again and again and again. Forgiveness at a temporary time is needed for somebody to move forward in life. Maybe you have so many things that you are doing, and people are trying to weigh you down, attack you, do this kind of evil things. You can be able to just compartmentalize or forget about this issue, but you cannot forget. You could not say, I say forget totally. Forgive. You just leave it for the time being, and focus on the things that really matters. So you can leave that issue. It is also allowed. People do that. In my cases whereby I had serious issues in the past, and I was under a lot of pressure, family pressure, this financial pressure, I need to focus on what matters. What matters is me rebuilding my life. So instead of me going after people that have hurt me, I let them be. I even ran away from some of them because I know that I did not have this capacity to do anything against them. And this is a situation whereby a lot of people already ganged up against me to do evil to me. They have now formed themselves into a club, and they have decided to join forces. When your enemies come together and join forces to attack you, and imagine like 10 or 20 people coming together to attack you. How can you fight them at the same time? There's no way. You have to retreat, prepare yourself, and plan another thing, how to recalibrate them. If to take them out one by one, or to do something that will scatter all of them, or to go after the person that is instigating this issue. You have to plan you formulate your plan to attack this kind of people. Okay, so life is a calculation. It's calculation. It is planning. Okay, so the issue of forgiveness is an issue that we need to take into consideration. Okay, it is something that is necessary in life with all people. People hurt us. So how do we bring balance and harmony to the environment, to our life? We bring this by living in harmony, by making sure that there is peace. If there is no peace in our life, there will be no progress in our life. If there is no peace in society, there will not be progress. There will not be security. So there is need for order. And order, there is need for unity. And forgiveness must be a part of that issue too. When people hurt other people, they are expected to appeal or to appease the hurt. If this goes without any kind of deliberation, then there will be imbalance in that state. As a result of that, there will be chaos because people will be getting angry, and people will be mean to each other. It will not become a continuous cycle of violence, never-ending violence. So for us to be able to live a very good life, especially a spiritual life, we need to have a certain level of peace. And we need to find out to forgive and be forgiving as well. This will help us in our life. So you can choose to sublet or ascribe forgiveness to a higher power based on your current situation, or you can choose to just let it go, or maybe that situation that happened to you is designed to push you to a state of higher glory in life. Then in that case, it would be like that situation is a God-sent situation, that if this bad thing have not happened, you will not have discovered yourself, you will never have discovered your possibilities. For me, in a way, I don't know how this works, but during my growing up, when I was a Christian, living with family, I had a lot of issues with Christianity. I knew the religion was evil, but I could not find a lot of evidence to move out of the religion. When I begin to discover the evidence and the evils of Christianity, and I start talking about it, a lot of opposition came towards me. A lot of people that pretended to be friends, family, they all turned against me. And they started attacking me based on very various reasons. They don't want me to talk about Christianity. They don't want me to expose their secret, and they don't want me to move into my destiny. They want to shut me down. Some people even wanted to kill me. So all these various attacks that I received, the rejections, the lies, the even setups, kind of assassination attempt, all these kind of things happened to me. People attempted to actually kill me. Funny things. Family people attempted to even kill me just because I no longer wanted to be a Christian. So, in my own view, all those things propelled me, helped to propel me into my destiny. My current destiny right now was born as a result of the challenges I have faced in my life, the rejections, the attacks, the fights, and everything that happened to me. My current life now was as a result of those oppositions. Let's say I did not get those oppositions. I was accepted by the people when I came out of Christianity. They didn't make any attempt. They said, okay, I'm okay with you practice your African spirituality. We can still be brothers. We can still be sisters. We can still be okay. We can still live together. And you are okay. You can still come to my house, do this. There's nothing wrong with you. Maybe I will not even be doing this thing I'm doing today. Okay, I will just say, okay, I'm cool with these people. I will still be with those people. Probably, I may still be going to church from time to time. We still be uh, uh, persevering, even with their evil shenanigans, even with their hypocrisy. I will still be managing their situation. But due to the opposition I have, and I say, it is part of the things that propelled me into saying, no, 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 these people are really, really bad. This is a really bad thing. These people, they are kind of hiding something, and they don't really wish well for anybody. I mean, I don't see reasons why everybody must be a Christian. For me, not everybody is supposed to practice African spirituality. You can't force people into a mindset. You can't force people to practice your religion. And anybody that practices another religion outside African spirituality is not my enemy. But most Christians don't see it this way due to their brainwashing, and most Muslims don't see it this way. Their Bible tells them that anybody that is not a Christian is not going to heaven, and anybody that is not a Christian is an infidel, is an evil person, and anybody that practices any spiritual system outside the religion is an enemy. So when these people attack or approach other people like this, it then pushes them away from them. So the same thing I see with Christianity. When I practiced my Christianity in the past, they told me that anybody that practices African spirituality is an evil person, is an enemy of God, is a child of the devil. And those people, we can do them any evil thing and nothing will happen to them. To us, we can kill them, we can stone them, we can insult them. We should treat them very bad, that they are agents of Satan, and we'll be doing God a favor by dispatching those people any way possible. This is the mentality they taught us back then in Christianity. So when we see people practice African spirituality, we see them as very, very evil people, and we see them as the people responsible for all the problems in the world. This is the mentality we have. So we just hate them naturally because they are not Christians, especially people that practice African spirituality. So many Christians today, I believe, they still have that mentality towards people like us. When they see people practicing African spirituality, they see them like children of the devil. So their mentality might be due to the orientation they have been given. So do I blame them for trying to do everything in their power to dispatch me, to kill me? I still need to blame them because they have forgotten their humanity. But many of them, as I have said before, they were naturally wicked people that were looking for a religion as a cover-up to perpetrate wickedness. So I may choose to forgive them, but in my own book, forgiveness must be hands. I don't just forgive people based on say, I forgive you, especially when you have not repented. My book is different. So my own philosophy, I forgive people based on if they have choose to change. If the person have not changed, they are still doing the same thing, I just cannot forgive them. But for other people, your own role of forgiveness is based on your own life experience. I cannot force my own experience on you. My experience about life is different from your own. So your own role of forgiveness will be just move on, forget about everything, forget about it, subscribe it to a higher power, and move on with your life. Many people have this kind of mentality. Okay, it's a good way. It will also work. If it works for you, then the best way is to do it that way. Okay, but for me, my own is a little bit different. Okay, because I want to go to the extent of things. I want to try to understand why people do the kind of things they do. So me forgiving people that have not changed, I don't think it is a good idea for me. It will not work for me, especially when the people are still doing the same evil. So in my own case, I will have to place a demarcation between me and those people. I will have to watch out for them, because if those people have opportunities, I believe they will hurt me, they will do bad things to me. So I need to protect myself. So I cannot just become a sheep to just be forgiving everything. No, I don't want to die. I am not a sheep. Okay, so that philosophy will not work for me. I'm sorry. It's a good philosophy. It can help many people, but it cannot help me in my situation now. I know the kind of people that are around me. I know the kind of enemies that I have. So that philosophy will not work. My philosophy needs to be stronger than that. I need to protect myself, and I need to separate myself from the enemy. Okay, I am somebody that I regulate the access to people. People don't just come to me. I don't allow people to come into my space simply because I am practicing African spirituality. Everybody is not my brother and sister. All skin folks in my kin folks. I have seen so many black people that are even worse than the enemy. A lot of black people, especially in Nigeria, they are not living up to expectations. We have so many bad people and pastors, criminals, all sort of kind of vile creatures are here. So Nigeria is a place whereby you have to be very, very careful, especially if you practice in African spirituality. You are a target. Automatically, you are a target for hatred. You are a target for religious persecution. You are a target for all kind of attacks. So here is not the place where we just forgive people, especially people from your family that have constitute themselves as your enemy and they have not shown remorse. I cannot forgive them. We will continue this issue probably till the end of this lifetime, unless they show remorse and they repent, because I did nothing to them. So I just cannot go around forgiving people, giving people free passes for the benefit of doubt, simply because I practice African spirituality. I must have a bigger heart than everybody. No, 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 no. This kind of mentality, it will get you killed very fast here. When you forgive people, you bring them back. They keep hurting you, keep hurting you. You become like a weakling. You become like a carpet grass that people can just step on anytime. You become like somebody, like a snake without a venom, or like a dog that can bark but don't bite. You become like that, and when people see you like that, you keep having more attacks. But when you have this position of protecting yourself, you see yourself as a lion. If somebody crosses you, they know that they are in danger, or they get the repercussion. People will respect you. For me, it's better for people to respect me and fear me than to love me and don't respect me. Okay, I prefer it that way. So if you respect and fear me, I have peace of mind. So I prefer respect and fear over love and disrespect. For people that have been so forgiving, they are usually disrespected. A harmless man is not a good man. A harmless man that you can't protect yourself, you can't protect what you value, you can't protect your family, you can't protect your children. Anybody can insult you, you forgive them. People take things from you, you forgive them. People just take you for granted, you forgive. What kind of man will I be? How will I get my street credibility? If everybody can just step on me, how will I be able to run things in this town? No, 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 no. It's not going to happen. Okay? You have to have the capacity to enforce your will. This is what will give you that respect. Respect is needed in the life of a man. For you to call yourself a man, you must stand for something. You must have principles. They say, if one of my friends said that anything worth living for is worth dying for. Okay? You must have something that dignity, people can look up to, a personality, can say, yes, this person, I know his character, I can vouch for him, this is what he can do. You have to have this kind of mentality. So I cannot just go around forgiving every Tom, Dick, and Harry because my religion said I should forgive. This is what Christianity wants you to do. People with this mindset, they are the Christian mindsets: forgive and forget. Forgive your enemies. Forgive, 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 so that your heavenly Father will forgive you. Why are you the only one forgiving? Are you the only one? The enemy, the heavenly Father, have refused to forgive his enemies. He have refused to forgive Lucifer, to forgive Satan, but he wants you to forgive your own enemies. The people that have been enslaving us, stealing our natural resources, they want us to forgive them for free. That is a great disservice to our ancestors, to forgive our mortal enemies, to forgive slavery. No, 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 I cannot forgive that. I cannot forgive evil and irresponsible government. I cannot forgive lackadaisical elders, people that failed in their responsibility of protecting us, of unifying us. I cannot forgive all those kind of things. I also cannot forgive infractions when people come to steal from me. They know fully well that they are lying. They come to defraud and steal. I cannot just be going out for what does that make me? No, no, no. I don't have any. I have to hold something back. No, I need it. I need that pain. You gave me this pain, but now that pain will become a gift to me. I was on my own, thinking life was, then the next you brought pain to me, you brought anger to me, you brought all sort of misery to me. Now you're telling me I should forgive. What does that make me? I don't understand. No, you brought the pain. Now the pain is now my gift. That pain have bound me, have bound the happiness out of me. It has bound my naivety away. It hasn't exposed me to evil. You have not put evil in my eyes. You have put red pepper, hot fire into my body, into my bones. And now I am burning, a living creature, hungry, and I want justice. Then you are saying I should also forgive again? No, 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 no. That thing that you have created, that part of me that you have exposed, that monster you have created, that kind of, you need to see it in action. I need to let you know that, I need to let you feel that pain as well, so that you shall drink of the same waters and know if it is a good thing. You need to drink from it too, test it a little bit, and know how it feels, so that before you go around doing things to people, you should know exactly what you are doing to people. Okay, now life has come to us now. The war has come to our doorstep now. What can we do? How do we improve ourselves? How do we now start picking the pieces of our life to make a better life? Okay, so we need to think about this issue of forgiveness. You forgiving your enemies without your enemies showing remorse is something that you should look into. Okay, evil propels us into places of higher glory. Okay, it is not always what happens to a man. They say it equals to a man. Okay, what don't kill you make you stronger. Now that we have experienced this evil, we experience evil from people, we have to learn from it to become better people. And we have to use that energy and that pain to push us into a better place in life. Okay, so yes, you can sublet your forgiveness to a higher power, and evil done to you can be used to move you to a place of higher glory. So can we say it's necessarily bad? It is things that we experience in the earth. The earth is full of all kinds of things. There are obstacles. We have earthquakes, we have tsunamis, we have typhoons, we have flooding. All these things, we can say they are natural disasters. When they happen, they are bad things. Nobody pray to be caught in a tsunami. Nobody pray to be in an earthquake, but it happens and people die. So how do we live in this earth? The good and the bad is part of the earth. We have to learn how to protect ourselves from the evils. We have to learn how to protect ourselves from the tsunami, from the thunder, from the earthquakes or the typhoons. When it happens, it brings destruction. When evil comes to your doorstep, if you survive it, you have to learn from it and make sure it does not happen again. So, and you keep living, you keep moving. This is how we treat this kind of situations. Okay. So forgiveness depends on your own capacity and your own life experience. And my own life experience, what I have seen, some things can never be forgiven until there is restitution and there is peace. A lot of bad things have happened to me. I don't wish that it will happen to other people in life, but it has happened. It has happened. I need to make the best of my life and see what I can do to repair it. So my pain is my pain. I will not wish to transfer it to other people, but to reserve it for the people that deserve or are in need of justice. I need to bring it out to them. So part of the reason is what we do here. A spiritualist have to have the capacity to bring evil and to bring good into this world. As a practicing spiritualist, you must have that capacity to a certain extent. So you may be exposed to a certain type of evil. So that exposure is like an antidote, like a sort of a anti evil, like an inoculation, so that when you expose yourself to evil or when it comes to you next time, it will not affect you. Okay, so think of it like that. So you should be ready to be the one that will bring justice and evil upon this world. If possible, you bless the good people and you punish the bad people. Okay, some people are saying never use power of orishas for revenge. I don't understand what kind of nonsense is that. That is a stupid Christian mentality, and whoever wrote that thing is not a pure African practitioner. When somebody hurts you, you are saying that if I have capacity to rewrite that wrong, I'm going to leave it for who? It's not possible. If you have the orishas at your corner and somebody come to look for your trouble, you must give them a test of that medicine. Me, I need to waste time. In my line of work, a lot of people, I do a lot of things. I curse people all the time. When somebody come with a case of injustice, somebody's oppressing them, somebody did something, I do not waste time. I do the things that needs to be done. If the person required cursing or binding or blasting, I do the necessary thing. This is the spiritual world we are dealing with here. We don't need to go to police station. We don't need to go to court. We do it the ancestors' way. For you to say you want to hurt somebody, you should be prepared for any sort of repercussion. Now, if you say I have capacity to bring justice, then I should not use it. Who the hell are you to tell me not to use it? Are you the one living my life? Are you the one living my pain? No, you don't have the right to tell me. I will do it. Okay? If I am a police officer, for instance, then I see people commit crime. Are you saying that I should not arrest them? Is it not the same thing a police will do? Is it not the same thing a judge will do? The same thing a judge, a police officer will do in the case of injustice is the same thing I will do in my own spiritual court of law. If somebody commits a crime and the person thinks he can get away with it, I get that case. I will say, no, I will do everything in my power to make sure justice will prevail. If I have to call down thunder, fire, and brimstone for justice to prevail, so be it. If I have to report to the orishas, I will report that case. I don't waste time. This is why I am here. I am here to bring the balance between light and darkness. This is the work we are doing here. So I cannot see evil, then I will say evil will go unpunished. I will bring down every thunder in my arsenal to make sure that that right is wrong. This is how a typical African spiritualist should approach any situation. That's why you have to fly all colors, the red, white, and black. I represent for everybody, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So if you bring good, I am here for good. If you bring bad, I am here for bad. If you bring darkness and war, I am also here for the darkness and war. This is why we have to wear the black, of course. So that person writing that nonsense, that person is can I call you an idiot? That person is not even an African. You'll not be African person. You are not an African ritualist. You are an undercover Christian spying me. Christians are the ones that are usually afraid of this kind of things. When you don't do evil finish, you won't forgive. You know that if I don't do anything, you will not be punished. When Christians do evil, they will come to say, forgive, forgive, because they don't want you to go after them. They want to eat the proceeds of their crime in peace. I don't do that. We don't do that in Africans. We come after you. We call the ancestors to strike you down. And we take the case to the highest authority. This is how African spirituality is practiced. So when you hurt me, you know that you are preparing for war, because I will come for you. When you know that I have capacity to come for you, you will not try that nonsense. Okay? So I don't forgive you. So that's why I do my own. If before you try me, no say you dey na trouble you dey find, and that trouble you go see am. That trouble you go collect. Okay, that's why I do my own thing. You know, say you know waiting food where person need to eat, they need to give them. Something that I know that will be detrimental to you, I will not do it to you. You know that what you are doing is bad, but you still do the thing, then you're not asking me to forgive you. When I come after you, you not want to make me a victim, that I am a bad person for coming after you. Does it make sense? It means that you are an evil soul. You are a witch and a wizard. No, before you hurt me, prepare for the battle. Okay? Can't talk nonsense here that it's a bad thing to. It's not revenge, it's justice. I don't call it is justice, okay? You're getting justice for what you've done. I don't need to go to court. I don't need to go and spend money filing case with police. When I know that I can do, there are metaphysics things that I can do right now that will solve the case for me. Okay, I will use you to shine now. I'll just turn you to a learning curve. And we'll forget about you, because that is what you have. So this is why we as African spiritualists must build our capacity. When you build your capacity with spiritual knowledge, people cannot mess with you and get away with it. Okay, when somebody mess with you, you deal with them. You show them that you have capacity for evil. Nobody have a monopoly of evil. Okay, nobody have monopoly. You must empower yourself. You must study. You must practice. You must know this knowledge so that you can be able to protect yourself. When somebody hurts you, you can do them something, and they're going to feel it. Okay, you must call them. You must reject that evil. You must not forgive them. Okay, you must use what you have to protect yourself. A snake without venom is just a garden snake. Okay, so for that useless person that is talking that nonsense there, that's that gay idiot that is talking that nonsense, that person is a spy. You can't preach your dirty Christian mentality. You be evil person. And that, I know it's a white man that is doing that nonsense. All these white people will not get work. Now they come here, they can't talk all those kind of nonsense here. Have you people paid restitution for the things you have done to Africa? The resources that your ancestors stole? Have you made apology? Have you come out to atone? You have not. You are saying we should forgive you. All the lies, all the evil you people have been doing, have you settled that matter? You come to my channel to come to speak about forgiveness. And you are a very, very evil person. Okay? So we should not listen to this kind of people. Okay? They are bad people. And these racist idiots, we should not listen to them. Okay? People hurt you, do not forgive them. They must pay, especially if you have not shown remorse. And don't let them make you the victim for holding it against them. Them that started that evil, they are the ones that should be responsible. But now they are trying to say you are the victim because you did not forgive them. No, these people are vampires. They are vampires. They are witches and wizards. They are evil people, and they are not ready to change. Okay, so this is how we should treat this issue. Okay, forgiveness is not for everybody. So this is what I have to say today on this channel. Questions and comments are welcome. And of course, let us just do the libation before I close today. I didn't do it in the beginning. I just rushed into the topic. So please, by all means, bring out your whiskey, your wine, your bourbon. Me, I like to use these natural roots. I made this one myself. This one is more valuable to me than those expensive wine made by especially people of the enemy extraction. It's not good to be taking the enemy drink to be giving your ancestors. Make your own drink. Okay, this one is more authentic, more organic than those expensive things that those evil people are selling. So we should be trying to do our own things from time to time. We should be proud of our own stuff. So I like to use this native roots for my libation. Okay, it's made by me, organic, 100% for us by us. Okay, no pollution, no contamination. Uh, it didn't pass through the hands of dirty, evil people. Okay, only pass through my hand. So first of all, I'll be calling upon Babaroski, aka Elegbara, aka Eshu, the first among equals. Ekwensu, Tehuti, Jehuti, the one amongst many. I thank you today for being who you are. Thank you for the knowledge and wisdom that have come forth this day. I ask that you open our mind to the greater things of life, open our mind to understand the inner miseries of life. I ask that you always give us the impetus to make the right decision in any situation that we find ourselves in any crossroad of this life is I call upon Oshun, Mother of Divinity, Mother of Love, Mother of Prosperity, Mother of Sensuality, Mother of Progress, of Productivity. I give you your drink today. I ask that you open the doors of blessing upon our life, empower me to succeed, empower us to succeed, as many of us that partake in this section today, people that have genuine intention for the upliftment, empowerment of Africa. Continue to bless their life, show them your wisdom. People that have stand, that they want to change their life, they want to be able to contribute positively to the development and advancement of society. I give you this drink today. Show them your wisdom, show them your knowledge. Bless the work of their hands. Okay. I call upon Hampu. I ask the wisdom to manage our time effectively on this planet. I call upon Sekhmet. I also ask for the wisdom to manage our human and natural resources effectively. I call upon Ulugbushere, aka the Black Panther, the undying, recessed, deep, dark, melanated consciousness of African people, the consciousness of dark matter. I ask that your spirits accept this libation and remain strong. Give us the power to stand up for our enemies. Give us the power to reveal the hidden truths about life. Give us the power to open the hearts of our mind and minds of our people, to remove our people from the shackles of mental slavery, to remove our people from evil philosophies of religion, of economic enslavement, remove our people from this kind of evil, empower us to succeed. Continue to shine a light and continue to stand for us. I call upon the spirit of Eru. I ask for spirit of boldness upon us. I call upon the great spirits of our ancestral lands, spirits like Amadioa, Shango, Ogun, uh, Bababluaye, Ofuri, Ohure, Ejure, Elo. I call upon great spirits of Africa, Omotepupo, great spirits of our ancestral lands, the deep recess of the primordial consciousness, Olokun, Hajio Lokun. I call upon powerful elemental spirits of eternity. I ask that they accept this libation, that they open the gates of wisdom and knowledge upon our people. I call upon the elements of eternity, spirits of the air, of the winds, of the earth, of the fire, of the animal kingdom, mineral kingdom, the plant kingdom. I ask that they accept this libation today, that they bring life and breakthrough, wisdom, empowerment to our people, to free our people from the evil plans of the enemies. I call upon our late ancestors. I ask the blood of our ancestors to speak for us. Blood of people that have come before us to speak for us. I call upon great people worthy of emulation. I give them this libation today. People like Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, Muhammad Ali, Martin Luther King, Michael Jackson, Inoko Rashidi, Theophilus Obenga, Thomas Sankara, Jerry Rollins, Fela Nicola Kuti, Majek Fashek, Lucky Dube, Bob Marley, great people. I thank you this day. Ivan Setiman, Shekata Diouf, Dr. John Eric Clark. I give them this ring this day. I ask the blood of our ancestors to speak for us. I ask for empowerment, enlightenment, liberation upon the great children of Africa, for those people that are in detention, in prisons in America, in Canada, in UK, people that have been attacked by racism, discrimination. I give them this drink today. I ask that their spirits uh, be, uh, be guided. I ask for peace to come upon them. I ask for freedom to come upon them. I also call upon those people that nobody remember their names. I ask that this libation will bring peace to their life. And I ask that their blood continue to cry out for justice, because if there is no justice, there is no peace. I ask for liberation and empowerment upon the whole African race and indigenous people. And I say this mighty prayer in the mighty name of Amen Ra, in the mighty name of Olodumare, in the mighty name of Ogene, in the mighty name of Amadiowa, Ikwensu, Ikwesu, and all our African gods and goddesses that stand for truth, justice, righteousness, and harmonious balance. Is Siagwari is done. So I thank you very much for joining me today. It's a very wonderful section. I hope that we can be able to learn one or two things from what I said today. Questions or comments are welcome. Please like and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. And of course, if you have not gotten my book yet, you need to get my book. This one is called Whispers of Amente, Pathways to Ascension. This is a book that contains information on how to get in touch with our African deities, the Kemetic deities, ancient Egyptian deities. If you want to know how to get in touch with them, this is the material that you need. A lot of powerful spirits are here. The spirits here are our ancestral deities. They are not evil spirits. They are spirits that will connect you back to the motherland, connect you back to your roots, connect you back to your conscious identity, and empower you to begin to live the life that you're supposed to live your life, to see the world in the eyes of an African. This book will remove every kind of obstacle, any kind of doubt from your mind, any kind of evil thing or evil ideologies like religion, of mental enslavement. This book will clear all those things for you. It will solve your problem. If you want to have direct contact with African deities without any middleman, without flying to Africa, spending money, this book I have already collated all those things and give you step-by-step rituals that you can do that will bring our ancient African spirits into your space, into your life, so that you can start doing the things that needs to be done to you can start fulfilling, adding your quota and living life to your greatest version. Okay, it's just $100 plus postage, $150. It's a powerful book, a must-have book, a first authentic African grimoire that will open your mind and give you the needed tools that you need and wisdom that you need, that you are looking for. That missing link that the enemy have been trying to sever for a long time. They have been trying to cut us off from Africa, to cut us off from our ancestors, to cut us off from your royal bloodline. This book will connect you back, so nothing is lost. The knowledge they try to wipe out from ancient Egypt, the knowledge is here today in my hands. You too can have this knowledge and start and connect yourself back to your bloodline of royalty, and you will heal your bloodline, heal yourself, forgive yourself, and you count it against the enemy and start building your life today. So get this book and get it now. Then if you want to know how to do spells, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods, a very good book that contains over 200 spells. A lot of herbs are here for different kind of things, for health, for love, for protection, for sicknesses. So many powerful remedies are here. This book will improve your capacity, will heal you, will empower you, will solve many problems for you. So it's better you have this book in your library. You need it, okay? It's better to be a warrior in a garden than to be a gardener in a war. There are so many knowledge here that are ancient wisdom that you can use to transform your life. Okay, it's just $100. So get it to empower yourself today. Knowledge is power. This is what they say. Then if you want to know about the connection between quantum physics and African spirituality, this is the material here. This is the first book written on quantum physics in the history of Nigeria. In this book, I covered so many advanced topics that they will not teach about in any African university. This book, many things that your pastor don't want you to know, it is here. Many things that they don't teach in the Western educational curriculum about sciences, origin of modern science from Africa. It is here. Here you're going to know the truth about modern science, that it all came from Africa. Civilization does not started in Greeks. Here I cover the origin of religion. I cover the wormhole, the black hole, the evil forest, naked space. I covered all the reasoning for all these things. It's a very simple, powerful book that will open your eyes. It's a gateway into the past, present, and future. So if you want to know what time is now, want to know about time travel, space travel, quantum entanglement, quantum reality, everything you need to know, particle accelerators, powerful stuff in this book, just $50. Get your hands on it. The three of them is just $300. Okay, if you want the $300 postage included. Then if you want to learn African spirituality, I also teach it. I have a 6-month masterclass program that will teach you everything you need to know about African spirituality, from the history to the sciences to the direct metaphysics, how to do the spells, how to manifest your destiny. Everything is here. Okay, then if you also want to do your oracle tarot readings, you want to buy your spiritual items and books and stuff, I have it here. Okay, this is package somebody ordered. Going to be posting it today. Okay, you see 2 books. This one is flying today. Okay, I sell this stuff. This knowledge is going all over the world, so it's not something you play with. Empower yourself today with this knowledge. Do not waste time. Time not there. We have limited time on this earth, so do the work now and change your reality, change your perception from an Afrocentric perspective. This is the only thing that will work for us. Okay, not Christianity, not Islam, not any other spiritual system. The Afro system is the origin of all spirituality. Connect yourself to this system and start doing the things that needs to be done. Okay, so I thank you very much for watching today. For people that have been supporting this channel, I am very delighted. Even the critical ones and the evil people trying to spread propaganda here, una well done too. Una they let the channel spark. So apart from that, I wish you a very wonderful day, and I'll be seeing you guys in the subsequent videos as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.